Hi there. Thank you so much for joining me for another Assemble This video. Today I am all about this shattered mirror shine. And I love how easy this is to create for a really elegant card with simple stamping and really easy techniques. To create this background, I am using the Shatter background, which was designed by Brutus Monroe and made by Unity Stamp Company for really great collaboration for an amazing texture stamp. I have some rose gold foil cardstock in my MISTI. There was some leftover Versamark ink on my stamp when I lined it up over my paper, so that's why you see a little bit of a residual stamp there, but I'm not worried about it. I prepped my paper with some anti-static powder, so excess powder will be easy to remove. And then I'm stamping my stamp with Versamark ink. I'm going to be embossing this to get that great texture so it really looks like a cracked mirror. And I'm using the penny embossing powder from Brutus Monroe. Seemed like a good combo to use since the design was created by Christopher Allen from Brutus Monroe. Just going to cover that up. If you don't have a copper or kind of rose gold color embossing powder, you could use clear embossing powder as well. I just really like the tone on tone look that this gave. Just going to tap off all my excess embossing powder and make sure I save those leftovers to use later. And then I'm going to gently heat this. I didn't want to warp the foil paper, so I am moving it fairly quickly and evenly over the paper to help minimize the warping. Then I just trimmed that down so it was 1/4 of an inch smaller than my A2 card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to glue that directly down right into the center. I'm going to lay something heavy over the top so I get a nice flat adhesion. And here is that gorgeous shine. Doesn't it look like a cracked mirror? I just thought it was really cool. So let's build up the rest of our card. I'm using the In My Thoughts Girl front and center stamp set. I'm going to stamp those flowers and leaves out using Morning Mist. And then the sentiment, I kind of had it in the wrong spot, so I'm going to move that down into the center of my white cardstock down here. I want to leave room for some die cutting, and so I'm going to re-ink everything and stamp that one more time. Then I just trimmed those apart, and I'm going to add just a hint of embossing powder only to the leaves in that set. Next, I grabbed Embrace the Change. I love the foliage solid images in this stamp set. We're going to use those as an accent as well. So I'm just stamping those on some vellum in clear embossing powder and embossing those in white. Next, we need to just fussy cut everything out. These are really simple images, so it didn't take too long and it was really easy to do. Let's die cut down that happy birthday sentiment. I have the stitched and scallop dies from Unity, and I just picked one that fit the size of that stamp and ran that through my die cut machine. Now it's time to layer everything up, and this is where the fun happens. I just kind of start playing with everything and seeing where I like the placement. I love a collection or collage of stamps and elements in one little area. So that's what I'm focusing on building. I'm using some foam adhesive on only a few of the elements so I get a little bit of dimension and poppage going on, and it just creates more interest to all of these elements. And I really like the different textures I have too. The vellum has this clear look to it, kind of frosted, but the white really pops against that. And then I have the hint of embossing powder on the gray leaves. So that's kind of a combination of tying in all the colors. We have white, we have rose gold, and we have this gray. And they all just work together to create one cohesive design. Perfect, so I'm just gonna glue that down and then add some foam adhesive behind the leaf so it's about the same height as the rose. I really love how versatile these textured backgrounds are. They have either a masculine or a feminine feel. They just add a bit of interest to any background. I've seen lots of grungy and mixed media type uses for this, but I thought this would be a great way to show that even though it kind of has this mixed media, masculine type vibe, it can easily be used for an elegant and floral card as well. I would love to know what you think. Did you think that worked out? Do you think it fits in with this feminine floral theme? And I'm just going to finish off by adding a few touches of accents. I did some bronze watercolor splatters and then just a few sequins. And here is the final birthday card. I really love that shattered mirror background, and it's just perfect for this really soft and elegant birthday card. Thank you so much for creating with me. Be sure to like and subscribe to catch all my video tutorials, as it really helps my little channel grow. I hope you were inspired, and I'll see you again soon.